Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today what we're going to be taking a look at is Marvel Legends Doc Ock. Now this is from the No Way Home line, but interesting fact, this is in the box. As you can see, it does says Spider-Man 2 as it reads, so that's very interesting that this was released with the No Way Home line, but yet consider the Spider-Man 2 Doc Ock. And as you can see, he's already looking like an awesome figure, guys, and I can't wait to get in all with all the details and show you guys how awesome this figure is. But before I do get started, I would like to just take this time out to say thank you all that have subscribed, thank you all that have liked and left comments on my videos. I really do appreciate it. I don't take it for granted, so I just wanted to take this time out and say thank you all, especially those who have subscribed since day one and have still been with the channel. I really do appreciate it, and I thank you guys for all the support. It really does go a long way, and it does motivates me to continue to bring you guys awesome content and continue to grow my collection. So I really do appreciate it, guys. I just wanted to take the time out real quick and let you guys know that I do appreciate it before I do get into this review. But enough said, guys. Enough said. Let's get into this Marvel Legends Hasbro Doc Ock Spider-Man 2 review. Alright guys, we're gonna start off with accessories. As always, for accessories in this in the box, you can see, I'm gonna show you guys right back here, you can see the accessories that it shows is the two optional claws that you would use if you want to use it as a base to stand the figure. Now I've been playing with these quite a while, and they work depending on what surface you're doing it, and depending on what you're gonna use. Because if you're gonna use something under here to stick it, like, I don't know, Play-Doh or something, or I forget what is it that people use for their Legends figures won't fall. But if you guys are gonna use something, it can work on any surface. But for the purpose of this video, this mat right here that I have is not gonna hold this figure up with these stands, basically, because they're like meant to hold a figure, meant to hold the claws if you want to pose him kind of like hovering over the air. So we're not doing that on this video again, because I already tested on this kind of mat and does not work. It's too slippery. So it is beautiful, detailed, and I do enjoy it. I do like it, but hence you might want to have something under here if you're going to display him for a long period of time, because at the end of the day, it is gravity and is meant to get weak, and he's going to fall over eventually. And if you don't want all your toys falling down, which is a pain, I don't know if that happens to you guys, but it happens to me, you don't not want to go through that. So if you're going to use these, make sure you got a good surface, and make sure you have something on the bottom to really hold it down. But these things are strong enough to hold the figure up. Then you do get two open grip hands. They're slightly different when it comes to these open palm hands. You get two different ones. This one has a closer kind of grip, the one I have on, and then there's this one, which has a wider open grip, and then your basic two-fisted hands. And I must say, other than that, that's basically it for accessories. However, if you want to count and see, these, you do get these, which these do not have articulation, so they stay open like this. So that's pretty cool, but I wish they all had articulation. But I don't mind us getting, we get basically 3 different sets of pairs of 2. of interchangeable kind of claws here. These are the ones that you can fully grip, have articulation. But I will say this. Be very careful with this, because this fell off and I didn't notice. These hinges can fall off. You do not want to lose this. You do not want to lose one of these pieces. So be very careful with these tentacle claws things. But other than that, I have no complaints with the accessories. I wish we did get a different head sculpt, just an alternate head sculpt without the glasses or something. But this is fine. This figure, for what it lacks, which is really not much, you know, it makes up for in other parts. So that's for all the, basically the accessories. This is not an accessory he comes with. This is from a Halo figure. This is really cool. I think it goes really well. If you guys play Halo, you know this is that the bubble, the shield bubble thing in the game. But this looks so good, and it reminds me of what he was trying to build in part 2, Spider-Man 2. And the colors look great. So this accessory fits very well with the figure. But that's enough with accessories. Let's go ahead and take a deeper look at the figure himself. Alright guys, taking a look at the figure himself, and then we'll take a look at the claws, or tentacles, my bad, the tentacles. So first off, this head sculpt, killing it, man. This head sculpt is like perfect, man. They did a great job on this head sculpt. The jacket, great freaking job on the colors. And then you do get two kind of jackets. They did not cheap out. This is done really well. The inner kind of shirt, thermal turtleneck he wears, perfect. And then this is rubbery, it's not plastic, and it does move, so it's not just glued on. Obviously the pants, they have great articulations. And then the shoes, I don't know if they're new, but they're really good, and they hold the figure. He can stand. These things are heavy, but they don't really knock the figure down. As long as you got him standing firm on the floor, like on his feet, he'll move a little bit, but it really doesn't knock the figure down. So I'm glad that he can hold the weight of the tentacles. That would have been a big issue if he kept falling. The only issue you're gonna have is basically setting him up to stand with the tentacles. It takes some time. I've got it a few times, but again, that depends on the surface, and it takes some time, and you may have to use these to balance him. You have to use all four, not just two, to balance the figure on the air, if that's what you're interested in. As you guys saw at the beginning of the videos, some poses, you can see that these tentacles are really strong, holding two Spider-Mans. These two Spider-Mans back there. With nothing on, I didn't use any tricks or anything to hold them. It was pure gravity, and these things are strong. The figure's a great figure. Being that it can even hold two figures at once, I mean, you got to give it to Hasbro. They did a great job. These things, look how long this is. This is freaking long. Alright guys, I'm not gonna get a measuring tape or anything like that, but this is freaking, they're long tentacles. They feel freaking great. The texture, the color, everything feels amazing on this figure, man. I really have to say, this figure is an awesome figure. And you know, for the price, I know it's a little steep, 50 bucks, and this is what they call their deluxe kind of figures. I have to say that even though they are like raising up the price on these kind of deluxe figures, they have been delivering so far with the kind of deluxe packages. But I have to say, I'm a little disappointed that we have to pay 50 bucks for a figure of top quality. You know what I mean? Like, this should be their $20 figures, should be up to this kind of quality. But you know, it is what it is. We can't complain. I know the Green Goblin, he's got to look amazing as well. Me personally, I feel I'm a huge Green Goblin fan, but when it comes to Doc Ock, man, the tentacles, when it's done like this, I have to say, I'm my favorite Doc Ock. I did wanted the animated series one with Aunt May. That's one I really wanted to get my hands on. and that 2-pack was 50 bucks, and this guy alone was 50. So see what I mean with Hasbro? Like, they're basically charging us 25 bucks per figure. So why couldn't this guy be 25 bucks, but the animated one was 25? So I don't know. It's just, when it comes to pricing and figures, I feel sometimes they're getting out of hand. But at the end of the day, man, like, I gotta say, this figure is definitely, for me, it was worth the 50 bucks, even though it was a steep price. I'm glad that I get all the quality that I'm looking for. And if you want to see the tentacles, they do throw like hints. It's not all pure solid one color. It has some kind of hints of different tones of silver going on. So there you have it, guys. Here is my review of Doc Ock. By far, I don't know if this is the figure of the year for me, but I am like really happy with this figure. And honestly, we might do you guys want to see a figure of the year review? You know, do you guys want to see me pull out my top figures and see which one takes the cake? I can do a video on that if you guys want to see that. Let me know in the comments down below. But by far, this is, for me, one of my best figures that not only throughout the year, but I think one of my best figures that I currently do own. And again, I'm happy that this was done to, I guess you can say, for me, it's perfect, man. It's perfect. I absolutely love it. And I think right now, if I'm correct, I saw on the Walmart website, it was going for about $34, guys, after I paid 50 bucks for this guy. He's going for like $35. So grab him at that price, and you're not going to be disappointed. I mean, I wasn't. I hope you're not if you grab him. You know, he is a great figure, guys. And, you know, grab him now if you really want him, because when he sells out, it's going to be hard. You're going to pay a heavy price. Green Goblin is already going for about 70 bucks. So that's the reason why I haven't grabbed him. I don't want to pay $70 for a figure. You know, it's not a... It's just a Marvel Legends Hasbro figure. It's not like one of those higher end line type of figures. So 70 bucks is pretty steep. So I hope I can find Green Goblin at retail price or under retail. But we'll stay tuned for that. And like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions about this guy, let me know. But I love it, man. He looks freaking awesome. The colors, again, one final look at him. The colors on the jacket look great. The colors on the tentacles, and like I said, the tentacles can hold figures up, can hold him up, and no problem with him falling down. Again, make sure, remember, when it comes to figures like this, the surface plays a big part of posing the figure, of him standing and stuff like that. So be sure to pose him right. Have fun with him if you got him. And let me know what you guys think. And let me know what you guys want to see next. I got a couple more stuff that I'm waiting on. But other than that, I would like to say thank you guys for subscribing, viewing, and watching. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.